Good afternoon, guys. I'm getting ready to do your daily spirit vibe for March the 18th, National Hangover Day. I'm using the Pagan Tarot. I'm also using the Healer Self Oracle cards. I'm going to start with a channel message actually. So let's see what is the message for today, Spirit? God, what is the message? It's never too late to turn back around and fix something. Never too late to go back around and fix something. Very much, I want to say very much, it feels like it's something done by, obviously duh, in the past. It's not too late for somebody to turn around and fix something here. So that's what I want to just leave it at that, because there's definitely, like, when I think about the cards, then, oh yeah, that card came in reverse and they told me to leave it in reverse, so clearly it's left in reverse. Somebody's been self-sabotaging themselves, so it does kind of fit in, I suppose, with the cards. Somebody has been self-sabotaging themselves. Number two, somebody has been their own fucking, the demise of their own soul is the words I wanted to say. The demise of their own soul. Like somebody really wasn't their own best friend here. And it's not too late to turn this around. It's never too fucking late, lads. Unless once we breath in our body and in our lungs, nothing is ever too late. Do you know what I mean? Too late when you're dead. You know what I mean? Too late. Okay, so the first card we have is Pride. And you know what? I've said it before when I got this card, but when you look at that round the head, I was like, you know, that is really would remind me of something that'd be around Jesus. Well, there's two sides to somebody here. Do you see it? You see what I'm seeing? So it's the darkness and the light within somebody. And the light, there's a rose. The light side, and on the darker side, it's dead. And there's skulls. There's actually skeletons, can you see that? There's actually skeletons there. So I don't know if somebody has a lot of skeletons here and is hurting themselves. I want to say hurting themselves because those spikes look like it's hurting somebody in the sword. So somebody's in a lot of pain here. There's skeletons definitely in their closet. They're in this prideful energy where they don't want to fix something. They don't want to do something because they don't want to let go of their pride and be honest and be real and be vulnerable with someone here. That costs you holding on to pride. Pride is a sin. Like, and I'm not talking, like, when I say sin, I'm not fucking coming from my Catholic background. I'm talking about our Kali. Those skulls around her talk about the 5 deadly sins and things that we need to let go of. Ego is one of them. Pride is another. Because your pride is what stops you from living. It keeps you in that darker energy of just existing. When I say somebody's just existing, they're not fucking living their life at all and they're miserable, but yet they don't want to swallow their pride. They don't want to make amends or go back to something with the past where they need to fix and rectify. The second card we have is Family and Tribe, number 20, and it's in reverse. So there could be a fallout within family or a soul tribe. Because you think of tribe, it's you know, it could be your friends. Do you know what I mean? Feels like there's something unhealthy here if it's in reverse. It's just not good for somebody. Or maybe there's miscommunication with somebody, or there's, you know, angry or hostile communication between family and soul tribe. There's just, it feels like a disconnect to me. It feels like somebody's just not connecting with people who they would have normally connected with. So something has happened. I want to say upheaval. I'm so drawn to that woman's stomach actually, so I don't know. What was that about? I'm so drawn to someone, so I don't know. So there is some sort of upheaval, there is some sort of, I don't feel like it's miscommunication because I think it's very clear. I just feel that it's not great communication. Do you know what I mean? I feel like there's, I want to say the word grievances here. Grievances. Third card we have is Take Off Your Mask. Saying that's the mask of the pride and the ego that somebody's wearing here, that they don't want to let go of her. Do you know, maybe that's a trait within their family, toxic family or toxic friends, or I want to say toxic lifestyle as well, because that's what somebody's been living. Very toxic lifestyle that has sabotaged them greatly here. Look, sabotaged them greatly. What's behind that? Inner child is behind that. So maybe they sabotaged themselves because inner childhood wounds they weren't healing. Or you're being told to take this off. Like, why do I want to say, like, the pretense or the game is over? Why are you wearing a mask for? Everyone can see what's underneath the mask, so why are you still fucking wearing it, like? Do you know what I mean? Pride. It's the fucking pride. It's the fucking ego. Oh my god. Okay, the fourth card we have is the Phoenix rising. And that's what happens after something dead. Something ends. We rise. Healing a part of ourselves. We rise up. Somebody needs to have that rebirth. But in order to have that rebirth, something has to fucking die here. And that's the pride. That's the ego. Sorry, my incense is gone out, so I'm going to light it again. That's the pride and that's the ego that somebody's desperately holding on to, but it's just sabotaging their fucking life. And they can't rise, they can't move out of wherever they are, they can't end the situation. Like, with the Phoenix rising, they can't start a new situation until they've ended the last one, basically. But in order to start it, something has to go. And that's the pride and the ego has to go here, but I don't know, maybe someone feels their pride and their fucking ego is going to get them far in life or is valuable or something, but it's not. It's actually sabotaging you. It's blocking you. It's delaying you. And somebody's not living. Remember what I said? They are existing. They are existing and sabotaging their life. And that could be down like to the inner childhood wounds because it is behind it, but it doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't really have to be, but pride and ego is going to, you know, pretending to be something that you're not. Well, that's going to sabotage your life because you can only get away with that for so long. Do you know what I mean? Truth comes out in the end, this is what I want to say. It always does, and people show you the true colours, and the divine slips the mask off people so you can actually truly see what the fuck you're dealing with. Do you know what I mean? So you can see what is really there, not what they pretend to be. So why do people, I don't understand why people still wear it when people know. Do you know what I mean? When you know, stop. Like, it's getting a bit old now. Grow up. I want to say someone needs to fucking grow up. Man up, woman up, whatever. We have the Hermit and the Five of Cups and the Pagan Tower. So somebody's definitely depressed and sad and miserable. The Hermit is the card of Virgo, so it could be Virgo. It really doesn't have to be. But the Hermit goes within its soul searches. It gets wounded in life and it retreats. It starts to look and soul search and starts to go within. Maybe that's what somebody did, or because of the pain that they were feeling, they went within and looked. Maybe this is what needs to happen, because they could see whatever pain they were in, whatever they went through, they brought it on themselves. They brought it on themselves. There's no doubt about it. They've had an awakening into there, or will do. You know what I mean? You've got to, or will do, having an awakening to themselves and their life and how it got to this point, and you know, they know they can't fly or grow or move on or do whatever until something is healed here. They're sad. Somebody's quite sad and quite depressed, maybe even crying. There's something that happened in the past, look, because they're still looking back at the past, but look, the present moment and the future is here. But somebody doesn't want to look at it. They want to just keep looking back at the past, which is ridiculous. Like, 8 of Swords is underneath that. They've put themselves into this position. They self-sabotaged. They've done this to themselves, nobody else. So the Hierophant. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is the Arrows of Love. It talks about a lot of sex as well, so maybe somebody was either or, but if they haven't, they're going to soon discover things about themselves, that it was them, the self-sabotage, it's them that put them in this position, or like, you know, maybe their friends, their family, the environment they grew up in, the environment they live in, whatever, is all being an influence in this person and their paths, which hasn't been great, I have to say. It doesn't feel like it is great. Right, let's get 2 for Pride then, please Spirit, for the 18th of March. 2 for Pride. Fall before the Pride. Go Google that and look it up. I'm not here to Bible bash people, but when I kept hearing that before, like a good few weeks ago, maybe a few months ago at this stage, I was like, where does that come from? So I Googled it and it was in the Bible. That you have so much pride. The only thing that's going to knock that pride is you have got to get a big fall in life, because somebody here is holding on to it and they weren't letting it go. So that's what happens. Like the pride fall before the pride. Or pride before the fall. Yeah, the pride before the fall. They'll hold on to it until they fall. Until they get disgraced when, you know. So I don't know why somebody wants to do that. Okay, that's 2 for pride, please, Spirit. Gotta heal that within yourself. 3 of Cups. That was one card actually. When I began to shuffle, what was the first one, Spirit? 10 of Swords in reverse. We're flying. I mean fucking flying now. And I put it back in because I was only going to give it the cut. And then the 3 of Cups came out. So 3 of Cups, third parties. Playing people. So at the end, 7 of Cups. Somebody had many fucking options here. Yeah. They had fucking many options. They were maybe deceiving someone, deceiving themselves. Playing around with third parties. Ego. Their ego was getting like they like the attention, whatever. There's like a third party. It doesn't even have to be like, you know, an ex or anything like that, or playing 2 people off one another. It's something. It is something that's getting in the way of you and the best version of yourself. So whether it's an ex, a child, a parent, a job, friends. Do you know what I mean? Like your fucking conditioning, your social conditioning, how you're brought up to be, the value system of your family. All that is a third party, really. You know what I mean? Everyone just thinks straight to the ex. We all have fucking exes. And none of our exes are that important to be fucking giving them any remembrance, I want to say. Okay, thank you, Spirit. We have the 8 of Pentacles. So if someone's like, I know 8 of Pentacles is about our gift and our work, but someone's on a phone here. Is somebody too prideful to call somebody to initiate something, to put hard work into something here? Like is somebody like holding on to pride rather than work hard at themselves or work hard at healing? Because like that, it talks about our gifts. It talks about wanting to build upon something. So somebody's pride is getting in the way of this. What have we got at the end? 8 of Cups. Not happy, not contented. Somebody's not contented in this situation. I already felt that with the pride anyway, that somebody was just existing and not living, but there's no happiness, contentment, love, peace in the situation, or maybe even a relationship that somebody's been in. Somebody's leaving this, like they're just not happy. So that could just be, if it's not a person, leaving where they're living, leaving their job, leaving friends group, whatever. Going elsewhere, I want to say. Right, let's get 2 for family and tribe in reverse. Because like attracts like. If that's within you, you're going to attract it externally then. Do you know what I mean? If that energy is internal, externally you're attracting the same into your life. Whoa, that's about further, I'm not taking them. So, if somebody has all this in their life, it's because that energy is within them. So you don't want to get that energy out of you to stop attracting it. Because you will manifest it, you know what I mean? Okay, Spirit. Family and tribe in reverse. Give me 2 for that. For the 18th of March. The 18th of March. With the 4 of Pentacles. Somebody's fucking miserable about money. Money. That talks about being really, really possessive. Being really focused on money, greed, materialism, wanting to hold on to it at all costs. Normally you'd see him sitting in the chair and he has the 4 of Pentacles, but he's not letting go. Somebody wasn't letting go of his toxic family, toxic friend. They weren't letting go of their pride. They weren't letting go of their ego. It was all about money, having fun, third parties, playing about. This is how somebody sabotaged their whole entire fucking life. 2 of Wands. Look, their life is a car crash. That's how much somebody sabotaged themselves in their life. Look at it. The decisions that they've made, 2 Wands talks about decisions, were ultimately destroyed their life. The car has crashed. They sabotage so much. And this is someone who likes to pretend, likes to, like, this is really like the knockoff emperor pretends to be like mastered themselves, but someone who hasn't mastered themselves, because if you mastered yourself you'd be the fucking emperor. You wouldn't be a knockoff emperor. But that's, you know, it's not just about, you know, a knockoff empress as well. Do you know what I mean? Someone who wants to put on the good show and wear the mask. I'm this, but you're not. You're not. You had 4 pentacles, you're not an emperor. You haven't mastered. Somebody here hasn't mastered because they're toxic as fuck. They're so greedy and focused with fucking money and maybe how things look and, oh, I can't do this because my ego, pride. No. Being too prideful, you're blocked. Blocked energy, holding on to this toxicity. Okay, one more for family and tribe in reverse. And that's how this person manifested these people into their life, because they're the same as them. Right, one more. Thank you. We have the Star. Star talks about our dreams and our hopes and our wishes. It also talks about healing and looking through that light. Did some oh god, did somebody actually think they were going to be a big star? It's something that deceptive though, yeah, because the family and tribe is in reverse, and that's just a knockoff, pretending, wanting to be something. Somebody think they were a fucking superstar? I thought this is the way to be. They were going to be successful. They were eventually going to be an emperor, an empress. Fake it till you fucking make it sort of thing. Maybe faking being so light, faking being so fucking healed. Aquarius energy. It's greed. There's just darkness there. Even though the star is there, like, and I love the star, there's darkness there. These two cards are darkness. Somebody's great at pretending. Yeah, somebody's great at pretending here. We have the moon, deceptive as fuck. Someone is sneaky, someone is deceptive as fuck, or toxic, or whatever. Pretending to be a star, pretending to be that divine soul, to be light, to be whatever, but they're sitting there in a dark cloak. They sabotaged their whole life. Did they do this to somebody that's in the public eye? Do you know what I mean? The star talks about being in the public eye. Being successful, being that star, shining bright. Right, take off your mask, because that's all this person was wearing. You too for take off your mask for the 18th of March, please. 2 for take off your mask. Take off your mask. Now, they thought they were going to be fucking quite successful. Maybe even famous and have stardom. With toxic people, toxic family. Greedy, materialistic, con, just pretend. Got your mask. Because like, what people won't do for fame, and not because it talks about card fame, what people won't do for fame and what people won't say is unbelievable. Because their ego makes them think that I can do and say whatever I like, yeah. And I'm a superstar. Right, take off your mask, please, on square. For the 18th of March. Take off your mask. Thank you. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Fuck. See? Someone's trying to hide behind the Queen of Wands, or hide its Queen of Wands in reverse. She's a fucking whore. She's an attention whore. She's someone who abuses her sexual energy. Someone who potentially has sex addictions. It's someone who's a wicked witch. She's cruel. She's evil. She'll do anything for attention. She's an attention whore. Now, just because I'm saying she, it does not mean it's a he. Do you get me? It's the qualities of him. It's someone who abuses her sexual energy, abuses fucking people. It's somebody who's very dramatic. Ego. Oh Lord, so look, if it didn't say mask and pride here, you know what I mean? That card alone says it. Ego. They're wearing a mask trying to pretend to be something that they weren't. They, 8 of Wands, probably having a lot of fucking sex with the whore. Queen of Wands is the whore. and thought they were going to be some sort of a superstar, maybe with this whore. Yes. Take off your mask. One more, please, Spirit. Look deeper into the situation. Judgment. See? 6 of Wands. Ego. Something's about to be made very, very fucking public here. People's egos are out of whack. Ego. Take off your mask as ego. Queen of Wands has a massive ego. So there's a lot of ego going on here with people. A lot of toxicity. Judgment is here. Because somebody wasn't to listen to the call of their soul. So they went through some sort of karmic punishment. They went through heavy, heavy karma here. For dealing with all this energy. They destroyed their life. Self-sabotage. They did it to themselves. But why do I want to say like they could have persecuted somebody? Because when I see these people hanging, that's exactly what I just got. They could have persecuted somebody or whatever. Or they're going to be persecuted now. Or they're being persecuted by a Queen of Wands. Whatever. It's karma. Either way, it's karma. You will get what you get. You didn't listen. Somebody wasn't listening to the call of their soul. They weren't healing. They weren't letting go of pride. They weren't letting go of their ego. Weren't letting go of this toxic lifestyle, family life. The people they were around. Just darkness. And she's definitely fucking dark. Something is coming out or has come out. Look, the devil and the 2 of Wands. So something toxic was done to somebody's soulmate. 2 of Wands. Something really toxic. It's come public knowledge anyway. Alright, let's get you for Phoenix Rising, please, Spirit, for the 18th of March. For the 18th of March. Thank you. 2 of Cups. Just wanted to come back out, didn't it? Judgment is talking about resurrecting something from the fucking dead here. And that's what, oh yeah, and I'm just thinking of the channel message. You have to go back and try fix something, isn't it? God, I can't remember that. To go back and try fix, it's not too late to fix something or to mend something or something like that. Judgment's talk about resurrecting something from the fucking dead. It talks about second chances. With the 2 of Cups, it talks about soulmate energy. About to build, about to grow, to rise, to start something new after something has ended. Like Judgment is going to come in. 6 of Wands. Again, something is going to be very fucking made public here. I feel like something could really... Why do I want to say, like, because between the 6 of Wands and the Star, like, something could get further than social media. Do you get me? It feels something much bigger. Some sort of toxic thing is about to become... I want to say worldwide news, and I don't have, I had it behind there a second ago. Actually, I had the word there, didn't I? I did. Worldwide, something is going to get very much out there, really out there in the public. What somebody's done, or maybe it's already out there. Maybe there's a lot of rumours going around about somebody. I don't know. Right, let's get another one for Phoenix Rising, please, Spirit. Because after that death you have to rise. The death is the death of a way, ending something. And that is somebody's past life soulmate. That is a deep love and spirit, like a deep connection. Phoenix Rising, please, Spirit. One more for the 18th of March. One more for the 18th of March. One more for the 18th of March. I'm gonna, oh fuck, I am gonna take the 2. Look, we have the Fool at the end. You've got 2 aces, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. Fuck. New partnership, new home with somebody you have a deep love with mutual love. It's mutual, it's give and take. It's not one doing more than the other. It's reciprocated. It's a reciprocated love. This is very stable. God has given this opportunity for 2 new beginnings. One that's going to be very stable and one with a hell of a lot of love here. That's what someone gets to get once they've healed their done something about the situation they found themselves in, for sure. The Fool, so we have Aries energy. We have Libra here and Aquarius. We have Libra and Aquarius. Right, let's get 2 for self-sabotage, please. Self-sabotage. 18th of March. Thank you. We have the strength, yeah. Ego. Having to fucking tame, having to go within, having to. That's what, like addictions, ego, pride, all of that talks about the devil. That's something within. That's what sabotage, on which I've already said it, but like, so we have the card Leo, big fucking ego. We have the 5 of Wands, drama, drama, drama. Whoa, fuck. At least I take it as it is, okay? We have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So 9 of Pentacles, okay, this is someone who's very needy, very clingy. Somebody could have lost a lot of money here for sure. They missed out on a lot of abundance. Pentacles is not just about money, it's about abundance. But upright just talks about not needing anyone, being very fucking successful, being like, you know, first millionaire in your family, working really hard, and being very grounded. Somebody wasn't grounded. Somebody made disastrous decisions. It was a car crash. The two Wands told us it was a disastrous decision. They are needy, codependent. They lost an awful lot because of their pride and their ego. That's what sabotaged them. They done it to themselves though. They lost an awful lot of money. An awful lot of, what did I say, respect as well. An awful lot of respect. That they were unstable. 9 Pentacles in reverse, unstable energy. Someone who thought they were going to get the 10 of Pentacles upright, but they weren't even getting to the 10. They were the only upright we have is a 4. It was all in their minds. Knock off. Trying to put out what they were, but they weren't that. That's what they were. They were the 9 of Pentacles, unstable as they come. Needy, clingy, needing people. Maybe not as financially successful as they were trying to pretend they were. What we got at the end, the Sun, again, more strong Leo energy. Sun talks about our happiness. And I feel like someone is going to have that happiness because of the 2 aces. Ace of Cups, there's a lot of love. There's a new beginning in love here. There's a new stable beginning. There could be a lump sum of money or something. Like Ace of Pentacles is my engagement ring card. Potentially, there could be engagement here with someone that's very perfect for them. 2 Cups, perfect. It's mutual. The sun is shining on this. This is like a breakthrough happening in it. Because this is all dark. Do you know what I mean? That's all dark. This is all light. And once you heal that darkness within, that's been sabotaging, that's when the sun comes through. That's when the breakthrough comes through. That's when the good things start coming. The good times are rolling in, I want to say. The good times are rolling in. Okay guys, so I'm going to leave that there with you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Looking for a private reading, it's all down below. Take care guys, I'll see you tomorrow.